Good morning. This is the What's Up Saturday show. Wow, hadn't done anything for a while because I've been pretty busy on a Saturday. But today I'm doing something. Wow, I'm going to tell you something I did back many moons back in London, Ontario. Some people may know what St. Joseph Hospitality Centre is in Dundas Street East. Wow. This going back many years ago, me and Sister Joseph, sat down with the nun, and I was talking about, how we can help the homeless people in that area of City of London, because there have been increased dying and death incidents then in London as a result of this, and it was like a lot of royal controversy among neighbors in that area too, saying it's just a fad, they will get out of it, raw. And they're saying, and they kept saying, I don't want two kids in my backyard, not my backyard, but you know what? We turned around, and what they did is we got the building done this week, we opened the building up, but none of the neighbors would actually support it, nobody would support it. We had to buy the food, make sandwiches and soup. We were doing that for a long time. Neighbor kept phoning the city up saying health violation. They kept coming, we couldn't find anything. This went on for quite a few years. But the amount of dining and dancing, came to a stop, actually, within the area. So zero dining and dance. As a result, the soup kitchen were literally bursted at the seams with a lot of, people coming. As a matter of fact, me and Sister Joseph started getting volunteers to run it. And then eventually, as time went on, I guess, as time went on, they sort of, in a way, it's like I had to leave. I moved away from London as time went on because they were trying to go on, which I did, to better things at a time. And then after that, and then Sister Joseph, went back to nunnery. And last time I saw her was, so that up there at the Sisters of Blood Monastery up in this outside of Hamilton, up in the Coots Paradise. So I seen her up there. We sat and talked about the old days of soup kitchen, how well it was, how well during the day. And about 5 years ago, I did it about 4 years back, I did a surprise visit there to soup kitchen just out of blue. And it had really gone from just soup and sandwiches to almost full course meal, to good meals. And you pay a little extra money for it, but you get it. You understand that? Unfortunately, it takes, I had to go in there one time, of course you gotta get tokens, you have to come in second they lift. But because I'm the founder, I can go in there and have me. I went in there, ate a meal in there once. I went 4 years back. It was not bad. I was checking the quality of the handling, and some of the people in the kitchen that were working there then said, "How are you doing? We haven't seen you for a long time." Yeah, fine. I in there doing a spot check on the operation, which I did, and it was running better, a lot better when I first started it. But because of what we've been doing is, it wasn't easy getting this started, the soup kitchen. It was hard because there's a lot of controversy back then. And today, the controversy is not bad today. But it wasn't my sister's place that done that then either. There was real controversy about that too down in London too at the time, in the 70s. And finally, it got going. When it got going, it got started. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, back in the 90s, my sister place got started, and it started to grow very quick and very fast, basically. And this became a woman dropping. From my sister's place spawned Willow's place. And then from Sistering, that it spawned another one in Toronto called Sistering. It spawned one in Ottawa called Ottawa Place Drop-In in Ottawa. It spawned drop-ins in Quebec called Quebec, called Quebec Women's Place, and in Quebec called Women's Place in Quebec, basically. It spawned drop-ins like that all over. It found a Willow Place was spawned too, but other drop-ins have. I even checked in upstate New York. They have 15 ladies dropping. One in Buffalo called missing. They call it the Buffalo Creek, called the Buffalo Creek Drop-In for Women, run by City Missing Buffalo, basically. Other cities they have it too, different names. But even Windsor has one that they call nickname. I don't know the name of that, but I know Windsor Detroit got one. But I was 3 of them are not that good. Matter of fact, in Detroit were doing that back in the 70s. And the police closed one drop-in, like similar to Rescue Ministry, helping homeless people for years and years. You're called the Free Little Pigs drop-in center, and it was for man and woman both. And what happened was, the government says this. Right then, the city founder said something like, "Well, we don't have the money to keep this going, and we're gonna cut the funding off completely to this, and we're gonna get the Detroit police coming to shut this, down completely." So the Detroit police came in, they shut it down basically, but they did. Shut it all down, completely shut it, and after they had shut it down, what happened was, but it came at a horrible price, The people that walked in, went in walked in, everybody sound asleep in the beds, all that, doing overnight, regular routine shelter. To walk in, turn the lights on, said, out, get it? It flashed on, and they grabbed them, and they were that too, and they were throwing them back to the paddy wagon, hauling them away, and guess what? Few of the people got wind of it, and they got out, and they started snatching cars. Next thing you know, Detroit had a full-blood riot on hand. That's what caused the Detroit riot, believe it or not. Causing Detroit have millions of dollars of damage, millions and millions of dollars, and that all because they said, well, lessons learned from the Detroit riot. 1, don't ever pull a stunt like that, because all you call right. If Lexington Post, Doug Ford goes, we gotta shut down Rescue Ministries, and we gotta shut down everything to do with food bank to work, to make everybody pay to go grocery stores. This is the industry. Well, what happened? That would spark riots in the street that you would not believe it. People would riot. Homeless people would be raiding grocery stores like no frills before to go. There'd be there'd be a riot like crazy in the province. Nobody would like to see. Even I don't want to think about it. I don't want to go there right now, because it's just not a thing to think about. Well, if so, I don't think that ever going to happen. But there are some people, like this Doug Ford, are unpredictable. I see him doing something like that in the future. I see him doing this. I see him there, already ruin people's hopes and dreams. Already destroy some people with dream to go to university. He already destroyed people's hopes and dreams. He already destroyed other things. Hopefully, he better not destroy anything else, because he gonna get. What can happen? I wouldn't be surprised. Somebody somewhere in the world, somewhere in the province, got a little cuckoo in the head and gets a gun and say, "You know what, Doug Ford, I had enough." Go bang bang, get it? You know what? Bang bang, game over. Then he go ring a cuffed his staff down. How he go to jail? He plead guilty to assassination. Another premier had to take a fill-in, and guess what? I think everybody would be clapping and cheering that they won't be able to cut. But unfortunately, the person that did it will go to jail for it. I would not do it, but I just see it coming. Somebody somewhere do it. Now, think about it. Now, this is the blog about, got on 10 minutes. The morning I going up to worship downtown at the meeting house, and it's pouring rain out. Man, I hate this wet weather. We got too much. Anyway, blog is now over.